Honest J. Nowak. Coming at you live. Alright.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. Today it's October 15th, and a couple days ago I ended graphics. So I'm heading back to regular HJN topics. I was able to take a few days off just so I can at least get some more of this production together. We're going to get started off by talking a bit about paleontology. The science, of course, that studies dinosaur fossils, specimens of ancient history, of all sorts of things, especially when it has to do with the many species of animal life that have once inhabited Earth entirely. But because of many things that had happened, including varying climate changes and extreme levels of KT extinction level events, these were the kind of things that wiped out what was the almighty populace. And since then, there have been numerous species that have taken over the world. But someday, we're bound to face the same exact thing. Some kind of KT level event, similar to the one that happened so long ago. But paleontology has been a big science. It's a huge level of study that encompasses many different ancient fossils, no matter what kind they are, no matter what species that's being uncovered. There's been a lot of effort to ensure that any kind of dinosaur can always be discovered. And there's also the likelihood that someday we're bound to find something even different, way different than others. But at this point in time, it seems a bit difficult to pretty much understand a lot of large biases that are in fact accompanying the current standards when it comes to studies. The best of technology that we got right now as a way to extract these different bones, these different fossils, and also to have the finest museums around to display them for anybody who's willing to learn about paleontology entirely. Of course, I've had my share throughout the past 20 plus years, and we can even make it even better through theme park rides, for example, as well as movies. Jurassic Park, Walt Disney World, and many other big examples of how paleontology plays in our culture. They've all come together to really show us what we can possibly accomplish. By having this type of science around, we can always learn to discover whatever kinds of bones might be lying beneath the soil. But by any means, if anybody is willing to take a study, to take a good lesson at history, then this would actually be a great start. Learning a lot of other things would pretty much relate to other sciences relating to history. Archaeology, anthropology, and who could ever forget? Scientology. So by any means, I'm still going to be sticking with the one episode a day format just for a little while longer, but as I've said before, some things are likely to change. Honest J. Nowak Season 2 ending in January 2022 probably won't be the greatest idea I might have, considering the fact that, well, we're probably not that long from that point. Only 3 months that I would have to work. And yet I still have only a little over 100 episodes of the series in this particular season. And considering many other things that I have to work on, then this might just have to be another thing that I might need to delay a bit more than usual. Maybe more importantly, in a vlog that I released recently, there will be a few new GWK installments coming soon, and this might be one of those things where I might actually have to put on hold specifically so I can continue my work on all that stuff. And albeit I was able to finish up a lot of my work on those series, GWK Journey 5.0, 6.7, and the Nathan Drake Triage, they're both going to be coming soon. As a matter of fact, Nathan Drake Triage starts tomorrow morning. And so, I don't know about you, but HJN and Survival of No Limits, and not to mention, wow, I found it first nerf backed. I've pretty much been slacking off on some ends between all three of those programs, as opposed to GWK entirely. But still, I'm pretty much hoping that down the road we'll actually be seeing a few more things take place, and maybe more often than not we'll actually have something different. A better, much better routine. Something which that I can always rely on. A schedule of which that I will be able to maintain. So at this point in time, one episode a day for HJN Season 2 seems likely. Or maybe once every couple of days, if it ever gets to that point. Just like with Survival of No Limit Season 1, Honest J Nowak Season 2 has in fact become a few different subjects to matter when it comes to change. And a lot of different delays, schedules, and rehashings have certainly been some of the main concerns that I've had to endure for the past 9 months or so. But I'm still at least hopeful and determined to find out what is the best possible routine that I can rely on. But until then, if you want to see more of that on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.